Hey whiskey lovers, welcome back to another awesome episode of Whiskey 6 Bourbon, Whiskey, Rye, everything reviews. Tonight we are going to do something from Old Elk Distillery out of Fort Collins, Colorado. I've tried multiple bottles of Old Elk. Master distiller Greg Metz. This guy has over like 38 years, almost 40 years of distilling experience. He was at Seagram's in Indiana, and now he's over with Old Elk over there at Fort Collins doing their thing. This is Old Elk's Cigar Cut. This is straight bourbon whiskey finished in sherry, Armagnac, port, and cognac barrels, bottled at a 110.6 proof. Again, that's the Cigar Cut. Will this make the cut? Let's find out right after this. Okay, here we go. Without further ado, cheers. We'll get a nose on this and see what we think. Okay. Well, it's very nutty. I'm getting a lot of nut. I'm getting some major floral notes on that. A little bit of baking spices as well. It almost has a bit of a rye note on the back end as well. So this bottle here is finished in sherry cask for 1.5 years, Armagnac cask for looks like 1.25 years, it says, port cask for 3 to 8 months, and then the cognac cask for 3 to 6 months. It's aged 6 years before being finished. So let's give this thing a try. Okay, so very nutty. I'm not getting a whole lot of those finishes coming through. There's a lot going on, but it tastes, to me, it tastes like a young whiskey. This bottle too was like this was like $150. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews. Usually bottles at that price point, I'm watching tons of reviews. I'm reading all kinds of stuff. I'm going to spend $150 on something. I want to see some reviews. As far as a sip it or skip it, this is going to be a skip it, from my opinion. There's just not a lot going on with it. There's not a lot of mouthfeel. It's definitely not a $150 bottle. I'm shooting you guys straight. Do not go out and spend $150 on this bottle of Old Elk Cigar Cut. Okay, it's a 6-year. It tastes like a 6-year, if that. All the finishes it has on it's finished in this, isn't really doing much for the whiskey itself. The mouthfeel, really, at 110 proof, I really thought it would be more. It's just not. So we're all about short and to the point, short and simple. This is a skip it, Old Elk Cigar Cut. I'm going to finish this, put it back on the shelf. We'll try it again at a later date. But as of today, do not spend $150 on this bottle. If you've had any different experiences, feel free to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about it. And I appreciate you joining. Regardless, I just want to shoot you straight. So thank you again. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.